Hi guys, welcome back to another video of What If Morgan stayed with Rick in The Walking Dead. So let's get into it. We see Morgan's body and it's being carried by someone, and that someone is Merle. And Merle's taking his body inside Alexandria because Morgan died outside. And Aaron looks at Merle and he tells him, "We're gonna give these scumbags hell. And they're not making it out of this one." And we see Benjamin, who was basically like Morgan's second son, but he's already the son of Ezekiel. And Benjamin remembers how Morgan taught him the Aikido and how he taught him to be a good person. And he wants to follow in his footsteps. And Benjamin would break down into tears seeing Morgan dead, because he was his mentor and his teacher. Axel says he can take the body from here. And Axel picks up Morgan's body and he would take it inside like Sadiq's, like basically medical place, so he can deal with the body later. And it's Morgan's funeral, and everybody would be sad as he led the group to victory against the Whispers. And they all looked up to him and they wanted to be like him, and he was an inspiration. They were inspired by him. They wanted to be like him. And we see Lance, who managed to escape while Toby attacked, and he's running through the woods. But then he runs into Carver, and Carver tells him to come with him or else he won't end up so lucky. And I'd like to keep my bones with me, and I'm pretty sure you would too. And he tells Lance, "So do you want your bones cracked up into pieces or normal? Options are you try playing smart and doing it the fun way, where you try escaping me and which you get the cracks in your bones, or you stay here and be smart and don't get any cracks in your bones and stay like a normal human." Lance asks him, "What are you gonna do?" And Lance says, "You're not so intimidating. You're just a guy who looks like a Mexican with a mustache." And then Eastman comes behind of Lance and he trips him. And Lance tells the both of them if they let him go, he can give them big time supplies that can last them about a year. And he tells them he's second in command of this big community that's like the old world. In fact, if they want, they can join it. And Lance is now scared because he didn't know what he was walking into at first. And Carver tells Lance it's not that simple. What if your group of people end up killing us and taking our supplies instead? And who knows, those supplies might even be a lie. Maybe you're just all alone out here in the middle of damn nowhere. But then from behind, Eastman gets bit by a walker in the back, and this distracts Carver. And Lance would make a run for it. Like, he does not stop for anything. And Carver doesn't notice because he's trying to help out Eastman, even though we know he's going to die because he got bit in the back. And there's no saving that. But then Lance runs into somebody, and that somebody is Leah. And Leah has her gun raised at Lance, and she questions him, what is he doing? And Lance replies to Leah that he's got to go. He's in some trouble. Some guys are hunting him down. One of them just got bit and something, and he's just got to go. And he can't deal with this right now. And if she wants supplies, she can come with him and get them at his base. He has a whole entire community, just like the old world, and Lance would start running again. And Leah would run behind Lance because she doesn't know that he actually has a community or not. And he could be with, it's now Daryl's group because he's the leader. It used to be Morgan's and Rick's, but now it's Daryl's. And then we see Eastman sitting down on a tree after he just got bit. And Carver tells him he's going to be all right, and it'll all be fine after they get back to the Reapers' base. I don't know what they call it, really. And then Eastman tells Carver to just leave him, and he wants to die alone, in peace, just trying to remember his old life and the past. And he tells him that he made a mistake, a lot of them, and he tells Carver that these people that they're with are bad people. And he's just realized that. And he's done bad things because of this group. And it's changed him. And he just wants to die alone in a peaceful way, just remembering his old life and his family. And Carver decides to leave him because although he knows he's going to die, and he just wants to leave him so he can die in peace, just like he wishes for. And we see Lance, who has outrun Leah, because he was running fast, let me tell you that. But now he has no clue where he is, because he just ran to try to avoid anything that could harm him. But then he sees Mercer and some of the Commonwealth guards walking, and Mercer screams, "Look for him. If you can't find him, then let's just go back." And he wouldn't say Lance's name, he'd say Toby's name, because he's been gone, and he's supposed to be back by now, but he's not, and they think he's just dead, but of course he is, and they're right. And they're not looking for Lance, let me tell you that. They think that he's dead. But then Lance runs up to them and he tells them everything that happened. And Mercer tells Lance to calm down, and he tells him that they're gonna get to the Commonwealth safe. There's nothing to be afraid of right now. And right here, we're just in a plain forest with trees. A tree isn't gonna fall down on you. And back in Alexandria, we see Eugene, who thinks he's guilty for everything that's happening. And he thinks it's all his fault that this happened, and Sasha and, Jim died, and also DJ, and, a lot of other people, and Morgan especially. And Carol comes over to comfort him, and she tells him, you didn't know what that was going to happen. And she tells him, you can't see the future. Nobody can. And she tells Eugene, people in the past have screwed up. It's not just you. It's normal to mess up. It's okay to make mistakes, because you learn from those mistakes. So that'll be it for today, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye-bye.